All right, welcome everybody. Welcome our guests to another blockchain gaming meetup. I'm here at Decontrol. My partner Andrew is not here today. He is on a plane to Dubai, I think, where he's going to. Welcome our guests to another blockchain meetup. Bitcoin. I think that's a real thing here, like every year. He is Andrew's does that. I think where he's here tonight. Bitcoin. I think that's a real thing here, like every year. Okay, we're going to let him fix that for a second. Oh, I'm hearing myself. Are you watching the stream?
I know what's going on.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. So,
my bad. I had this stream.
We have a previous guest coming back. He was going to be here in person, but there's car issues. He's not far down in Seattle. We're up in Vancouver. So instead, we just do a really old style, decontrol style. What we used to do way back in the day is we bring people in on our screen. I don't want to show you, but I'm pointing at a projector screen. So he's here with our very small audience today. Bear market has come for our audience as well, apparently. The bear needs to feed. So that's how it goes. So I want to remind everyone that we have CoinFest coming up. We're going to be doing a mini blockchain gaming conference there. And my partner Andrew is going to be blockchain marrying his wife. I believe also there may be another blockchain marriage, which is the CEO of Engine Coin will be blockchain marrying his wife. I don't know if either of them have chosen chains yet or how they're going to do it or what type of transaction, but we're going to do up me and my real life partner actually are going to make some really nice vows for them, some really blockchain vows.
That's amazing.
So and then I wanted to extend the invite to you now that you're already going to be at CoinFest. What would you think about, and would your wife be okay with getting blockchain married with really silly vows?
I think she'd be down to go through it. I mean, you know, she would do it to appease me anyways.
Oh, that's love, man. That's love.
As silly as it is, it's kind of amazing. You know, how many other people can say we're the first, right?
Yeah, so if you do it and the other ones go through with it, we'll have it. We already have like a for sure single, probably double. So that makes a triple blockchain wedding at CoinFest. So you heard it here first, everybody. Fresh announcement. Triple blockchain wedding is going to be at CoinFest. So it's going to be April, I believe, 6th and 7th, which is a Saturday and Sunday. The Saturday will be the blockchain gaming day. We're going to have a bunch of people coming in. Horde is coming in with Plasma Dog. Our friend right here is coming in with HashKings. We got a few more. I think one of the news people are coming in, Crypto and Gamers maybe. I can't remember, so I don't want to say.
Cool.
I kind of did. Yeah, so the CoinFest lineup's looking good. That'll be a 2-day thing. So I'm not sure if the next one of these events will happen because I believe it's supposed to happen on like right that same weekend or right around there. But keep an eye out on our Twitter. We'll let you know. So why don't I let my guest introduce himself today and tell us who you are and what project you're talking about today.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Daniel Pittman. I'm the founder of Qwoyn.io, which has changed dramatically since the very beginning of all of this. But basically, I started out with Qwoyn.io, which is this blockchain kind of project idea that I've had for the last couple of years. And I've developed a few different kind of, smart contracts, that kind of thing. But, excuse me. Basically, I'm here to just share the happy news about cannabis, how blockchain can be part of that, how everybody, can really benefit from cannabis, blockchain, decentralization, community-oriented kind of, just ideas. We can really make things happen, together. So I'm a very people person. I love hanging out with people. I love sharing with people. I love, it makes me happy when I can make somebody happy. So for me to be able to be in a decentralized space is just brilliant. I mean, for instance, we have this tip bot on our Discord channel, and I love nothing more than to be able to tip my guys. It's so cool. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of part of it, but yeah, that's kind of my whole spiel. So as far as is kind of what's going on right now, so we've got let's see here. What is this? A triple stream? What the hell are we doing here? So we're
streaming to our YouTube.
So, yeah. So for the YouTube people that don't know, I do a weekly Friday podcast starting at 6 p.m. on Discord. It's called Fried Radio, and basically what we do is we spin some German underground techno music, and we get stoned, and we talk to the audience, which is the community, and we all get fucked up. We have a good time. So today was going to be special, where I wasn't going to get all crazy and shit. But since it didn't work out to where I was going to be actually in Vancouver, shit, I'm here now. I've got my co-hosts like I normally do. I've got all my friends and listeners on the actually, okay. So let me put it together. So we've got the Google Hangouts, which is connecting us. We've got the Discord channel, which I'm streaming to GHR Radio, which is also streaming to Vim TV, which is all Steam blockchain kind of thing. And then on the other side, we're streaming to YouTube as well. Yeah. So we've got majority decentralization on this one.
Oh yeah, I know that's a decentralized broadcast. Yeah.
No, this is great, man. I was there. Shit, when was the last time I was there?
A couple months ago now. I think it might have been 3 months even.
Oh man, yeah. I think it was before the big winter hit and everything, wasn't it? December, I think.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
Yeah. I literally feel like I'm there right now, except no pogs.
Yeah, that was hilarious, dude. That was good childhood memories for me coming back. You brought the pogs up, yeah, and then it was like playing pogs on the blockchain. I like the off-blockchain version.
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Maybe I'm possibly muted. Let's see. Can you look in the Discord channel to see if other people are having an issue hearing me? Because I'm lighting up and I'm unmuted.
I seem to be muted.
Yeah. Let's see here. Give me a moment, fellas and others. Who is talking?
So you're
muted.
Your Hangouts is not connecting to your stream.
No, can you hear me through Discord right now? In the audience. Let's see here. Who else do we have? John, Samo. Sam Booth. Oh, he's on mute. No wonder. High Road Seeds.
Yeah, so I'm not. My sound's not coming through to your Discord stream.
Yeah, that's correct. That shouldn't be happening. Can you hear me through it at all?
I don't have your Discord stream up. I don't even know how to open
so that. If you,
I just joined the channel. Oh, GHRO, I see.
Yeah, if you plug into that, you should be able to start hearing me. I hear Dog Preacher through your speaker. Oh, Doge. Well, no.
No, I'm in here.
Oh, that's interesting. No, so maybe here's what's happening. I think I got it figured out. So maybe confusing our voices, possibly. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure everybody can hear us. Nobody else is saying anything about it. So regardless, I'm here for HashKings, man. I'm here for Curate. Curate. So let me ask you guys some questions. So there's only two of you here. How much have you learned about HashKings? Have you seen any of the UI at all?
No, I have not. I didn't have much of a chance. I think I looked at it a little while ago, and there wasn't enough there to get to anything. Like I think it's the last time I looked, still wasn't any release.
Yeah, okay. Let's see here. So I'm not releasing anything live yet, so the JavaScripts and everything are not operational at the moment, but I can definitely share my screen with you, and I can show you some of the UI. I can go over some of the dynamics of HashKings and all that kind of stuff. That is if I can figure out how to screen share. So you guys should be able to see yourselves here.
Yeah.
Well, so there's a giant marijuana plant and beautiful bud. So let me go into the Discord channel here. And for those of you, can you do me a favor when we're all done? Can you post the links and everything that I'm looking at here at the moment?
Yeah, we always do that for sure.
Okay, appreciate that. So, like I was mentioning, we've got this Discord channel here. We're on.
Sorry, that was our sidewalk.
That was you.
That was our sidewalk. Yeah.
Okay, are we still good? So we've got Vim TV. We've got a bunch of social media accounts and all that good stuff. We've got steamit.com, where I'm Qwoyn. Still, they're on a room. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, maybe if I do a little closer, you may be able to. Yeah, so like I was saying, so I'm just yeah, so this is what I was talking about earlier, where I'm going to be talking to people in the chat. So maybe we're still having a little bit of issue, and I just want to say that she's actually overseas as well. So we're multi. You know, we've got all the countries and all the states in this. So let me pull up this white paper. I just want to go over this with you guys a little bit. Get something to drink here. You want one of these? You got one?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm set.
So can you see my screen all right? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so cheers to you. I know it used to be beer in Canada. Back when I was growing up and I was younger, it was always like, oh, dude, those Canadian guys, they always drink their beers and everything. But now it's all about marijuana.
Yeah, we got legalization, but like most of the stores started shutting down because it's like overregulated. So apparently Toronto got hit hard on legalization day and all got shut down. And apparently most of ours are operating technically illegally.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear that? Libation days? Like yeah. Anyways, we're not gonna get into that, but yeah, that's man, go cannabis. So yeah, so just a quick introduction. So HashKings is a Steam-based crypto cannabis farming and trading game. You can purchase seeds and propagate your own indoor or outdoor plants. HashKings allows you to harvest your plants, dry them, and cure the buds. Once finished, sell them in our dispensary/marketplace. We made it easy and fun to grow your own crypto weed. Become a hobby grower or work your way up to cannabis connoisseur by using top-of-the-line nutrients and grow equipment available in our marketplace, which means that you're taking a seed, crypto, as a game, you're planting it, you're growing it up, watering it, giving it nutrients, hacking it down, and selling it on the marketplace.
Awesome. I guess my first question is, so when you say the marketplace, is that the money that's gone into the game? Like it comes back out to the player?
No, actually, okay, so you're already, so you're asking a little bit more advanced questions already. Let me just,
Oh, okay, yeah,
no, that's a great question. I'm going to address that when,
it's a weird one though, right? Because that's where, yeah.
No, it's not. It's the best question.
That's what I was wondering, because it's that kind of makes it gambling, and it's a weird line.
Oh, no, not in any way whatsoever. So I will go ahead and skip to that, just since that's a big question. So basically what you do when you pay me $5 for a piece of land or a seed or $1 for a grow tent or nutrients, that you pay the company to be able to play the game, just like you would any other game. I mean, yes, it's not 100% decentralized, but I need to make money somehow too.
That's fine. Yeah.
Right? So this is so that initial payment is just, it's to me, it's for to pay for the game.
Yeah, that's fine.
And so once you get into the game, you're actually going to play for free for 2 months. After 2 months, you can decide whether or not you want to go into mothering or fathering as well, because we want to also have males. Now, for those people that don't know much about cannabis cultivation, when there's a really good phenotype that's discovered through growing seeds, the grower may decide to keep that phenotype and share it, sell it or give it away to people, because, it's qualities. And so in the same manner, HashKings does the same thing, where you have this phenotype, and you're like, oh, cool. Well, it took me 13 months to cultivate these 2-3 strain variances. Well, I'm going to go ahead and mother this plant, which at that point is when you start paying a little bit to play. But to be absolutely clear, when I say pay, I mean you're actually saving, and I don't like to use the word investing, but due to the nature of Steam, you're building capital and dividends and however that works. That's not my
thing. Blockchain games kind of have to work.
Right. So instead of it being I'm cultivating new tokens and people are being able to put them on an exchange per se, there's no like ERC, there's no fungibility. This is all, the entire thing is all non-fungibility, except, again, let me get to the mothering. So the mothering part of it, when you purchase water to water your plant, you'll pay, excuse me, I've got my poor girl over here, my pug, she's getting older.
Oh.
She's gonna be all right. Oh, Bubba. I'll have to bring her up next time again. But so you're paying, a nickel, when whatever the equivalent is in Steam at the time. So, 0.01 or 0.0, whatever it may be. Well, I take 2.5% of that investment savings that you're putting into Steam power and keeping that for myself because I'm providing the game. But really what you're doing is you're investing in yourself. You're investing in the Steam blockchain. You're powering up. And that's why I asked in the beginning, can you turn the heat down, please? Yeah. That's why I asked in the beginning, how much do you know about the Steam blockchain? Because the Steam blockchain is a more intricate blockchain than others that I've found. I mean, it's freaking confusing. Have you looked into it much?
No, that's one of the ones that I never really looked into. Like, I understand it's just like it's different than most others. It's like original tech.
So I mean, if you remember, thanks, Sam. If you remember, Dan Larimer is the one that came up with
it. I know that. Yeah.
Right, and I mean, basically, what is it? Satoshi Nakamoto is God, then Dan Larimer is what? One of his disciples, right, or something. I mean, he was there, and when he comes, I mean, look at what he did with EOS. God, geez, I'm still jealous.
He's got a few. He did EOS, he did DPoS in general, and BitShares way back in the day. I remember when BitShares first came out.
BitShares was his first one.
Even though BitUSD failed, it was still like Ethereum ICOs were doing BitUSD type projects, like in the last bull run, like that basis one. They folded too, like the algorithmic stablecoins. But like Dan Larimer tried algorithmic stablecoins way before anyone else.
Dude, I mean, and with so a lot of people have a hard time with DPoS.
Yeah,
and I mean, I can see why, because obviously it's not decentralized. I mean, I'm not going to say not decentralized, but it's not 100%. It's not 90%.
It's decentralized enough.
I mean, we're using a decentralized processes. There's all these things. So again, I just want to really talk about this. Is the Steam blockchain? What really brought me to it is that you've got this underlying asset, which is Steam. You've got your intermediate asset, currency, if you will, your liquid that you use, which is Steam-backed dollars that are tied directly to the dollar. That was the kind of the idea, right? But of course, with trading, since SBD is also on exchanges, that varies. But what's cool about it is that if it goes to $20, well, that's $20 in Steam that I get, and everybody's happy. And they've gone as far as creating this weird thing called Steam Power. And steam power is the one thing that really, really tied me to it. And not, no pun intended, you have 13 weeks if you want to cash out your entire crypto, your steam power earnings, your investments, whatever it may be. But the interest rate, which most people forget about, is really high. And I'm earning daily just from the regular interest rate. And keep in mind, this is in steam power. Okay, thank God my heater shut off. That was really annoying. As everybody can probably relate to, it's really cool. So really the steam power aspect, the SBD, not the stinky one, but Steam, the entire kind of conglomerate that it is so beyond anything else that I've seen on blockchain. I mean, yeah, there's amazing projects out there like Engine. Again, I'm going to shill these guys all day. They're amazing, man. They have it right. I thought of the same shit, man. I wish I would have had a team, It's really, really, really awesome for the blockchain. It's really amazing, that people can use gaming and understand these crazy concepts like Steam, where you've got all these assets and these liquid assets and these long-term bonds, if you will. It's cool. So what somebody said, what was it, 2 weeks ago? I was down in Beaverton. Was there 2 weeks ago? I was down in Beaverton about 2 weeks ago at Blockstack, and a couple of the guys mentioned, so basically, Dan, you're gamifying proof of stake. And not that I'm the only one, but I guess we really are. You can grow a mother, and you can spend, save money, invest money, earn off of it while having fun playing the game.
Yeah, that's everything you would need for everything you want from a game. And then if you do good, I assume if you do good enough, it would more than cover the costs of continuing to play.
Well, and exactly, that's the thing about it, and that's why I wanted to keep it really low. I need to keep it below the margin for everybody, and man, I'm not greedy, shit. If this takes off, there's millions of people going to play, millions, of 2.5%. Come on, guys, everybody can do math. But if you do the math for yourself, you're like, okay, great. I just invested in this game. I'm having a good time playing it. None of the money belongs to me. You just pay up front. But you're the guy playing, and you're like, okay, cool. Well, it's time for me to cash out. So let me go beyond the mothering real quick. So
yeah, keep going to the web. I think you just got it. You got it static for a while.
Oh, did I start breaking up a little? Yeah, I mean that's gonna happen a little bit. My apologies. But the triple quadruple Steam, can you hear me fine?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, excuse me a moment. I'm really stoned. Are you? I've got my pug snoring behind me. I've got Sam over here listening to the stream.
I've tried not to be.
No, it's fine. So here's how I broke it down, and I want to show you guys this actually on the stream. So Steam State. This is a project that I found while I was, trying to explore different ways to create DApps, tokens, that kind of a thing on the Steam blockchain. So they're not really, at this moment, they're not set up for, smart contracts, that kind of a thing. So I found these guys, and they're doing the same exact thing that I was thinking. So Steam State is, Sorry,
that loud noise was someone buying a beer. We have a beer machine that accepts lightning, so if you send it lightning, a beer spits out. So sometimes when we're sitting here, beer randomly flies out of the machine, or pop randomly flies out of the machine.
Did you hear that? Oh my God!
All right.
For those listening on the stream, okay, so they have a beer machine in Vancouver. Is it on Lightning?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have a Lightning node that accepts beer payments or payments for beer, anyways, in Bitcoin. So before we geek out on the Lightning Network, let me just really quick finish this up. So I wanted to take the token concept, the same thing, ERC 721, all that kind of thing that I have on Ethereum, and bring it over to Steam blockchain. So I found these guys, Steam State. I've met with the developers. I'm terrible with names. Literally, it says Nicholas here, and I know him as Shreds, I believe is his name. So on Discord, but so I've done, and actually I can go back here and scroll down a little bit. So I've done different assets. 7:33. Okay, thank you for those. So yeah, we're about at a half an hour. Do you mind if I keep going a bit? Does that work for you, Alex?
Yeah. I was thinking that half an hour for your time because you seem like you want to get back to music soon, so I didn't want to make sure we're not overstaying.
No. I prefer the YouTube stream take precedent for sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Everybody else listening is interested for sure. And for those that are on Discord, I put the link in the chat. If you scroll up, you'll find it. And of course, you can always just search blockchain gaming, Qwoyn, Qwoyn, and you'll find some stuff. So back to this, because I do really want to geek out about that Lightning Network. So I want to find out why I'm paying $90 a month. Anyways, basics. So you grow, indoor, outdoor, and sex. Okay, so just like kind of the CryptoKitties concept, I took that concept and kind of expanded it. So you breed your plants. You have male and female plants, pollen, buds. You combine those to make new seeds, new genetic kind of codes, right? And that's the sexing and the breeding, tokenomics. So mother mode. This is, and I really want to stress the mother mode because it's really what is going to make the game, continue. And I say that because there's only 1,000 seeds per strain. If nobody mothers, there's no more seeds. There's no more cannabis. There's no more HashKings. So, in that matter, I'm very decentralized, right? So, it can die. Your mother can die if you neglect it after 4 weeks. And I keep talking time. I've talked about this all the time, that I forget, who I'm speaking with, and many watchers, listeners are not going to really know what I'm talking about when it comes to 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So I'm talking about actual time. So 1 week being 7 days, 24 times 7, that kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Right.
Time is one of the best aspects of blockchain games, like to use, because there's always different results.
Yeah, so some people are like, oh, I want to be able to play all day long, and it's like, well, buy more seeds, or I love games that I don't have to be addicted to all day long. So it kind of gives you, the best of both worlds. So when your plant dies, let's say your mother dies, you don't lose your money, okay? Like, it doesn't magically disappear, doesn't go in my pocket. It goes back to you. Death converts to steam. And I have Smoke written in here because eventually I do want to launch it on the Smoke network, which is the clone of Steam. So it gets converted to your excuse me, it gets powered down. So blah, blah, blah. I'm a little confused here, as you can tell. So death converts to, your Steam that you own. Water, we talked about this. Here's the tokens. Okay. So with Steam State, I was able to Oh, Sam's distracting me again as usual. Let me read this message.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I like this. I like this. So I just needed to look at you guys again. You're still in the room.
Yeah.
I hear you again. Okay, thank you for bearing with me.
They are now watching themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got lots of handles.
So using Steam states and this kind of idea of tokenomics with CryptoKitties, I've created, and Ethereum and all this bullshit. Not bullshit in a bad way, but this kind of
I know what you mean, yeah.
PUD tokens created from completing a full growth cycle seed to harvest. So that's kind of the free mode. When you play, you pay your $5, you grow for free, right? I said at 2 months you can mother, but if let's say you don't want to mother, now continue your growth. Go ahead and grow it into buds. Well, when you grow buds, you can use those as rewards in our marketplace. So, you get cheaper seeds, cheaper clones, those kind of things.
How is the Steam network for transaction costs for users?
0.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Free.
You just have to have Steam, though, to use it?
You have to have a little bit of Steam, right? You have to have some mana.
Yeah. So if you have Steam, and then if you have enough Steam, you can use the network as much as you want.
Correct. If you have, and actually right now it's 30 Steam. 30 Steam will give you the full mana to do whatever you need. And at this point, 30 Steam is
not much.
Well, it's like $10. Well, actually, it's gone up $12 now. So
yeah, same thing.
Get now. Get everything now. Buy everything. No, not investment advice.
Not investment advice. I know what you say. The trick is to say, I've heard. So
I've heard you should buy this. Okay.
Yeah, see, there you go. I've heard.
Yeah. But definitely buy HashKings seeds and plots of land and tents. I will endorse that 100%. So then the seeds. Now, if you remember that CryptoKitties has what they call Generation 0, Gen 0, the ones that were kind of created out of nowhere. Those are the ones that are going to be deciding the future generations. So what I've done in this game is I've created these seed tokens along with the bud tokens. The seed tokens are limited. There's 16,000 Gen 0, okay? Which I came to that number by looking up on this website, who I'm not going to plug today. And I found 16 land races. Land races being original strains that grow, heirloom strains, if you will.
Okay.
And each one of these strains has 1,000 seeds in the game. Okay. These Gen 0 will be bought at the dispensary, and further seeds will be created from breeding.
Okay, nice.
Right. The seeds that you've created will carry genetic traits from both the mother and the father, and they're used to make plants. So that's the second token. Third token is the clones that you receive. So the clones is something that I personally really like because you know me, I'm into the mothering. So if you mother a plant once a month, oh, actually, you know what? We're going to do a live update here because this is incorrect. So you're going to get 4 clones per month. Okay, 1 a week is basically how it works out to be.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right. 4 clones a week, and those are going to have the same genetic material as the mother and the father, plus 1 generation. So now these would be the first Gen 1. Okay. Those are fairly self-explanatory. Clones will be traded, are given away, sold on our dispensary, on the marketplace that we're creating on Qwoyn.io, Kanikuri.com. Again, really high, getting carried away. I need a drink. I wish I could see you guys. It's not so personal.
Yeah, we're still here. Don't worry. We can see us every time I talk.
Okay, well, that assures me. Okay, great. That's amazing. Technology. So, have you guys heard of blockchain? Anyways, the fourth tokens that I've created is the plot tokens. The plot tokens consist of 25,200 Gen 0 plots. Now, you may be wondering, Gen 0, you don't breed land.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But you can subdivide it.
This is rare.
So, right. So you can rent it, you can sell it out. And I'll start allowing that once all of them are sold. Okay. So the way that I got 25,200 is that there's 6 regions. Each region has 4,200 plots of land.
Yeah, 4,200 is a good number.
Oh, you caught it. Nice, good. Right. All the woke people know where I'm going with this. Okay, good. So once we subdivide, once they're all sold, we'll subdivide, add a generation to it, and that's about as far as I've gotten with the plots. However, we'll see how the planet mingling and the universes and the decentralands and everything will eventually come
I'm
together,
really
right?
not a fan of Decentraland. I really hope it turns out to work or something similar comes along. But like at least they seem to be they're releasing dev tools and they seem to be doing it. Like,
Yeah, I have faith in their project. I was one of their early haters.
Oh, nice.
So I'm sticking my foot in my mouth a little bit at this point. But no, I think it's cool. They got the right idea, man. Let's we're in gaming. Let's build universes. Let's go with it. So I've done the same thing. I've got plots of land. I've talked about the income model that I have, but we'll read it one more time. So income model of HashKings here. Initial seed sales. Qwoyn HashKings, R.
You can see your screen though, right?
They can see my screen.
All right.
Yeah. Is selling 1,000 seeds of each of the 16 landrace strains we have available for $5 per seed. Okay. As more strains come available or are discovered, we'll also sell more seeds in sets of 1,000. So I've gotten a lot of requests. Man, can you do a California strain? Can you do a Canada? Can you? So
yeah, are you doing real strains or blockchain strains?
Right, exactly. Like Steam OG. I mean, Canacurate, the founder of Canacurate, John Udier, he's got Steam OG. He's crossbred it and he created this. It's from Tahoe OG and something else. But yeah, exactly. So he's like, dude, that's a blockchain land race, man. Let's do it. So I'm gonna be open-minded to this. What's it called? Scalable. Okay. So after that, the only way to get seeds is through breeding, though. You know what I mean? So I want to be really strict. Like if nobody plays this game, I'm not going to bother to create more seeds. I'm just going to be honest with that, with you guys on that. Like if nobody plays, why the hell would I bother? I'm going to play. Sam's going to play. There's about 300 people on Discord that are going to play. But is it enough? We need people to mother. We need people to, spend $1 a week, $2 a month, or whatever it may be, just keeping their plants alive. Equipment sales. So Qwoyn HashKings will be selling nutrients and indoor growing equipment, various fixed prices. And this goes into actually your pocket more so than mine. Marketplace, and this is where I hope to make a continuous profit, is Qwoyn will receive 2.5% of individual sales of the collectibles, assets, whatever the hell you want to call them. I hate lingo. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and collectibles. Okay. Plants or plots of land, planet land. Planet Land Sales. Okay, for those professional outdoor growers, and that's how I like to refer to them. You're investing, you're earning, you're putting time into this, providing prime real estate for you guys. Okay, we're selling 6x6 plots of land in all of the various regions of the planet, from Afghanistan to Jamaica.
Oh, I've seen a couple of games that do similar things where they map out the world and then cut it up.
Yeah, so similar in the respect that we're not limiting ourselves to Portland, Oregon, but not in the way that we're going to be using, not in this stage, not using, GPS plotting, not really at this point.
Okay.
But of course, this definitely alludes to such a structure, right? So, land. Oh, okay. So land races won't just grow in any outdoor conditions. Okay. If you're trying to grow an African strain in the mountains, it might not work so well. For this reason, we allow everyone to purchase the correct property for the correct strain. So
you don't just buy random property and hope it's like one of the ones that can grow one of the strains you have and get like ocean half the time.
Yeah, and be like, well, yeah, because the way that it works out, I mean, the way that we determine the what's cool and what's rare and what's so what is it that we like about them, and what's the benefit, right? Is that there's a scale. And oh, did I not pull the scale? I'll pull the scale up for you guys. But basically, I'd be surprised if it's not in here. Give me a moment. Let me scroll through this. No, we did look at it. I'm gonna have to post the scale for you guys. I'll send over the link for you, okay? So I've got the wife already checking on me. She's busy. If anybody's in the St. John's, Portland area, please visit my favorite pizza place, Signal Station Pizza.
Signal Station Pizza.
Signal Station Pizza.
It looks like a
quality.
Not a shill. Not a shill.
Oh god.
Okay.
God, a shill.
So basically, I mean, this is a very limited amount of information.
Yeah, so the obvious questions would be like when beta?
When I love it.
Good question.
When beta? Beta coming soon. I am working with one other person. He works overseas, and I'm not putting everything on him. But we want to make sure everything's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we don't want to just. I mean, I can when beta this all day. You know what I mean? But really, there's so many options. I've been working with Deluxe. Have you heard of Deluxe Qwoyn? Or maybe their coin project, but Deluxe. They're a group out of Vegas that is completely Steam State oriented, and they do VR environments.
Oh, nice.
So without giving away too much, when we release the beta, we're going to be literally 2 months from just going completely live on VR. Okay.
Nice. And you play VR too. Me and you played Beat Saber last time you were here.
And you know I do.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Oh, you have to see it. Yeah, I'll show some Beat Saber as well, for sure. Great game. So I know there's a ton of questions, so I'm just going to kind of stop, with the overall synopsis here. And just
one I would say is, so a lot of times when you play a game and there's other people playing, you want to do better than them, right? That's like kind of a thing, right? You want to be somehow winning. You want to be doing better than them, showing off for them. So what's the competitive aspect? So is it like single player with blockchain aspects, or is there like where's the other than the marketplace, right? Or is there any competitive aspect?
Right. So it's a race to be the first. Of course, you want to be the first one to create your favorite strain. And it takes a long time to do it. You have to be strategic about it, because if you don't water your plant enough, you're not going to produce the same amount of seeds as other people.
Okay.
If you don't pay attention at all, if you go on vacation and your plant dies, you got to start over. And guess what? It takes 4 months to bud.
Ugh.
To finish.
I like making the committal though.
So it's committed. It's really about commitment. And it's, so as far as competitiveness, how committed are you to HashKings?
Yeah, for sure.
What strains have you bred? Who have you met that's gotten these seeds and done these kind of things? So I'm trying to, establish, I know there's other companies doing this, but I'm trying to kind of establish this genetic code of cannabis, kind of see where it would have went, almost like a mock of it, where it's like, okay, here's these land races. Here's where you're supposed to be. How can you get the same, genetic kind of, colors and smells, or, that's being developed throughout the whole thing? How can you attain those? Which path would you take to obtain White Widow? Like, what would you have done? Which ones would you have grown?
Yeah.
The Granddaddy Purple. How do we get the purple? Well, you got to get this indica. Well, how do you get the indica? Well, I got the sativa. Well, I'm in Jamaica. Well, shit, I better, start growing over in Afghanistan. So there's this kind of, whole game dynamic. And the competitive, of course, is I want to grow, I want to play, and I'm growing the strains first.
Yeah, getting the best stuff, the biggest ones.
That's my idea. Like, even right now, I'm saying this is a challenge to everybody.
Well, I say leaderboard.
When it's launched, and any questions you guys have, if you go to Steam it and you check out my account, you'll see tons of stuff that I've written on this. Okay, I've guides, I've everything. My suggestion is learn how to grow cannabis. That's going to help you in the game. Learn, and be committed to it. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg. It's not that much money, but you're in it for the long haul. And I value that. So that brings me to kind of the Cannabis Cup, the Canna Steam Fest that we're having here in Portland. So June 22nd, we're having a Steam Fest. It's sponsored by Canna Curate. You can get, there's other sponsors as well. You get tickets, all this stuff, entertainment, live music, free weed, free dabs, food, the whole thing, VIP lounge. I mean, this venue, when you guys see it, is amazing. They have upstairs, downstairs, this cool little like stairwell that you go down in the basement, pool tables, foosball. Dude, they literally have dab rigs just sitting around that you can just use. Yeah, it's cool. So we're doing that, and that's kind of like to raise awareness for Steam, kind of curate the curation trail that I'm part of and help manage. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I could talk forever. If I
got a couple more questions for sure.
Do you have any more questions?
Yeah, I got a couple. So the first would be 4 months just to go into bud. So, and then I think what I'm understanding of the mechanics is that, like, depending how you play, your plant can keep going. So, like, what's the maximum life of a plant?
Right. So at this point, the maximum life of a plant, a mother, anyways, is infinite.
Yeah, okay.
So you can kill them through neglect, but you're not going to kill them through time. So they're not going to just power down on you all of a sudden.
Okay, but when they go into bud, though.
When you go into bud, that's it. So so after the 2 months, you've got a full mature veg plant. Okay. Indoor, you would typically switch the light cycle to 12 and 12 to initiate that budding. Well, after about 3 weeks is when the plant is most ripe and most susceptible to breeding. So if you take some pollen and you put it on your plant after about 3 weeks, you're going to yield the most. You're going to get your max seeds out of that. And this stuff, again, the numbers and everything are all written down. It's all there for
and did you all
everybody.
base all the game numbers off the real life numbers?
No, not necessarily. No. I mean, I have tried to using ratios, yes, but I mean, if you grow a bud, like if you grow one outdoor marijuana plant, cannabis plant, you're gonna get tens of thousands of seeds, not 1,000 seeds, tens of thousands. Okay, like, okay, so I couldn't do that. There's no way that my economy wouldn't. It would after the first day it would crash. You know what I mean? Like so. With that in mind, no. But I did do this.
Growth, I mean, like how long it takes to grow a bud, like is 4 months for you? 4 months.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So that part is absolutely. Yep.
Okay, cool. That's a really cool idea.
Sorry. Yeah, exactly. That part is. That's where I base that on. So as you're playing the game, you know, every day you have to go to the interface and well, shit, you guys have been so patient. I didn't even show you the interface.
Yeah. Let's do a round through the interface. The white paper was getting pretty white.
Okay, so basically,
there we go. That's a game now.
Now you see a game.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that cool? Yeah. So basically on this side here, we've got all the different functions that you'll be able to do with the plant or the plants, water your plants, feed your nutrients. After 2 months, you'll have the ability to convert to mother or father, take clones, harvest, breed, right? Up here, we've got some different menu items, garden, marketplace, dispensary, and inventory. At this point, these are not functioning. As you can tell, I have Node.js in this demo. Okay. But this is what it is for real. Garden, marketplace, dispensary, inventory. Got your whole profile and everything. You'll be able to change your region. So if you notice the background here, this is actually the Asia sector that you see. When you change region, it'll change the background. This centerpiece will actually have your statistics and everything about your plant, last time you watered, you know, when you need to, you know, obviously you can deduce when you need to water again from that. You know, how far along it is, different stages, those kind of things, right? So yeah, I mean, it's real simple. And like I said, I started working with Deluxe, and these guys are moving so fast that I may be able to just plug this right in to their interface, and we'll have this VR, and this will be just your menu, you know, so you're running around looking at your plants, and then you can, you know, in VR, flick of a wrist, you pop open your menu. There, you know, and this is what that would be. So, but for now, for the next few months, this is how you initiate everything. So, yeah.
I had one more question I was thinking of is, so going to the point where you can let your plants die, or you can, you know, be really attentive. So what is the minimum and maximum? Like, what's the minimum work needed to do to keep your plant alive? And what's like the maximum amount of time you could put in to to make as good of plants as possible? So like, what do you envision is like the most time someone could even spend on this game a day if they wanted to? And what do you envision is like the least time they could get like keeping their stuff alive?
Well, that's a great question. Actually, I've addressed this. Let me pull up the writing on Steam. Weekly update. God, I read a lot. Plots. Grow guides. Okay. Oh, grow guides on smoke. Okay, so I may have written these on smoke. Let me flip over to that site. plus 1. 425 cap. So I have it written down somewhere. You're gonna. Oh wait, hold on. Here's the timing. Oh, okay. Here we go. This answers your question right here. Grow Guides. So this is on Smoke.io. If you search HashKings tag, you'll be able to find this guide. This is actually the HashKings player guide number 1.
Ooh, okay.
And there's 2 other ones that after this, but when did I write this? A while back. Anyways, are you looking to grow a specific strain? Visit our dispensary or marketplace and purchase the desired seed. Okay. Growing. Planting a seed initiates this vegetative growth timer. During 6 weeks, a user waters 12 times, a couple times a week. After 6 weeks, the sex is determined. Okay. Users can switch to flower after the 8 weeks. Okay. During flower for the 8 weeks, the user must water 16 times.
So still just twice a week?
Twice a week.
That's okay. And it's must water, so there's like some sort of tolerance, like if they don't water.
Correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
And I almost want to do this on purpose a little bit and not even tell you guys about it because I have written about it and it's on Steam and it's on Smoke. But yes, there is a limit. If you water your plant too many times, you'll say, "Oh, dude, I know how to grow the biggest plant. I'll just water it I'll water it 15 times a day. It'll get huge." No, you'll drown it and it'll die.
Yeah, it'll die.
And you actually, so this timer, this growth timer that I'm talking about, this is how we kind of determine how it works. And it's a negative value if you fuck up, okay? If you mess up, you're gonna get some of this negative value in your vegetative growth timer. So just like in real life, if you harm your plant too much, it'll take 5 to 7 days for it to recover back to norm.
Okay.
And like I said, I have this is all written down and there's a whole graph and everything that I made on Steemit for this. But let me keep going on to the growing part itself. So that was just the mothering and fathering. Okay. Well, we talked about it actually.
Yeah,
we went over it. We went over it. We did. So I mean, actually, okay. So since
that was the last real mechanics question I had.
Like you, yeah. So definitely look it up. Definitely look it up on Smoke. I know that I'm here to present it for you, but
no, that makes sense.
I've done. Yeah, I had to move because my computer's dying over here. But yeah, so real quick, I just need to end my podcast as well on the other side.
All right. I was going to say, if you have anything last to add here before we send everyone off on the stop broadcast button.
Yeah, no, I mean, unless I'm going to look in here and see if anybody has questions. But it doesn't really. I mean, there's some nice dab videos for those who want to join Discord. Can I curate? We've got some nice dab stuff. But yeah, no, that's it. I mean, like I said, I could talk about this for hours and hours and hours and hours. Anytime anybody has questions, please reach out on the YouTube, reach out on Discord, reach out on my website. Get in touch with me. I'm always open to talking to people. And yeah, thank you so much for having me. And thank you for showing up.
Yeah. Our audience guy here. Thanks.
We got the dude there. And when we have about 8 people on my channel over here, so there's others. You're not the only one, man.
No, I like to say the bear needs to feed, and it feeds on everything: companies, jobs, and today it fed on our audience. It's okay.
Oh, it does, man. It's amazing. Like that's what I'm, and I've come to terms with that. I've really looked for it. I'm like, dude,
okay.
I can't do it without my support, and just even one person coming. You know what that means to me, man? That's amazing, dude. Like, thank you. Honestly,
we're gonna and so you're gonna be up for CoinFest then for sure, and maybe we'll get
100%. Yeah, I've put my sponsorship in, so I'll
talk to your wife about getting blockchain married to you.
Please put that in our Facebook chat so I don't forget.
I will. I'll tell Andrew.
I'm a little nervous. Do I have to get dressed? Oh man, I'm gonna
be the guy who says you may, sign the transaction.
I got 1 month to get blockchain married. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, dude, I don't have time to get my Doge suit. Like, there's no way, but I'll just probably have a Doge tie. We'll be like in a restaurant. It's gonna be silly, dude.
It's gonna be weird. I'm down. I'll come in
I'll tell Andrew for sure. He'll be glad. That's 3, right? That's 3 weddings. Yeah.
I am 100% on that.
Awesome. Yeah. So we'll see you at CoinFest for sure. And then, and then when HashKings comes out, you got to come up and do a better play day up here with us.
Dude, I'm down. Stephanie will be with me. We'll be blockchain married all over again. And you know what's funny? Actually, dude, I didn't even think about that. That's perfect. Stephanie and mine's anniversary, 10-year wedding anniversary, is in August.
Oh, that's perfect, dude.
So it's like, dude, yeah, there we go. Shit.
Yeah, congrats on 10 years. That's a good number. Double digits, right? You're never going to get to triple digits, so double's a big number.
Oh, shit. I challenge you. I'll take that challenge.
Yeah, I love that attitude. Yeah. All right. Well, then, thanks everyone for tuning in or who's watching this later. Check out our forum at blockchaingaming.com. Check out Qwoyn.io, Qwoyn.
Just canna-curate.com.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of the coin spelling, I'll be honest.
I know. Hey,
so yeah, canna-curate.something.
Great, man. Well, hey, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, awesome. Good. I'll see you soon. I'm going to hit the stop button. And bye, everybody.